Welcome to AI Dose for Today. This is Sarah, and today we will talk about ChatGPT. I will talk about 5 uses for ChatGPT for teachers: streamlining communication, building classroom materials, simplifying instructions, idea generation, and grading and feedback. When it comes to streamlining communication, I think of this as between the teacher and parent, but it can also go from teacher to administration or even press releases. This is a sample prompt that I have. I just say, I have an upset parent that I need to explain that their child is behind and need additional assistance. Can you provide an outline? Now, the amount of detail you put into this prompt will provide more or less information, so you can always modify it. If it doesn't give you the initial information you want, you can go back and add more or take away some. With the prompt I provided, it gave me an outline. So this is basically introduction, acknowledgement to a situation. So you have the overview of how to form a basic email. Now, you can go as far as putting the email from the parent in and give an outline of how you wanted to respond, and it can make it more pointed. It can make it more professional. It can make it maybe a little more laid back, maybe not so professional, or not so specific. So you can tailor it, and it will just help guide you through that. When it comes to building classroom materials, what I had in mind here is I have an end-of-year summary, like a literacy assignment that I wanted my students to write specific to personal finance, why it's important in high school, and we have a standard rubric that my school uses. So I provided the prompt, and I do say, act as a teacher. This is a literacy assignment. I'm looking for 1 to 2 paragraphs. And then you can copy and paste your rubric into the prompt. So after putting my prompt in and also putting the rubric in, you see how it gave me an outline. It has the objective. It has the instructions listed here. I asked for a sample answer. So if I have someone assisting or a para, they can kind of have an idea of how to direct students a little further. And it has on here that the rubric states, hit this point, this point, this point. And then if I have students that I need to simplify it even further, I can ask ChatGPT to simplify it further and then also give a more simplified answer. The next point I wanted to address is being able to use ChatGPT for grading and feedback. This is still in the early stages, but just to show that it can do a basic evaluation on an assignment and give decent feedback. I definitely think you still need to go in individually and review it, but just wanted to show how this could work and the benefit with that. This is the feedback that ChatGPT provided on the evaluation. So it does state that the individual restated the question as requested, cited at least one source. It gave me a 2 out of 3. So I can go and I can look at this, and then I can give the student additional feedback on that. And then edit revises for mechanics. And so you see where it's a 3 out of 3 here. So the recommendation here is a score of 8 out of 9, but I obviously can make my own judgment call on how I feel the individual did. The final point I wanted to address here is idea generation. ChatGPT, any of the AI is fantastic at helping with brainstorming and idea generation. There's a lot of projects that we put together throughout the year, and sometimes we just need new, fresh ideas or even an outline to give us a starting point with the specific project we are working on. So with this, you can see how ChatGPT is preparing the information, and so it's giving me an outline of what to think of, and then I can tailor it and say, hey, I need some more specific ideas, and you can just continue to build off of your initial request. As you can see, there's tons of things you can do with ChatGPT, and we just barely touched the tip of what we can do, and this is just one AI platform. There's many, many different uses, and it's continuing to be developed. key takeaways: always remember ethics first. Always remember AI is a consultant. Don't ever rely on it 100%. These are individuals' grades that you are looking at, so you always want to have that personal touch. That will still be needed. Otherwise, like and subscribe. Put comments if you have specific questions, and I'll be glad to look into that. Thank you very much, and have a great day.